Adri.
And I'm Micah.
And we are members of the 4-H Leadership Academy founded by the late Joel Roth.
And we have partnered with the Family Crisis Center in Rexburg, Idaho to show how to make simple, easy, healthy recipes using common items you will find in your food boxes.
Some of the common items that you will have in your food boxes are vegetables, grains, such as noodles and rice.
And then you'll find an assortment of canned foods, snacks like popcorn and snacky cakes, and then usually a meat item.
Today we're going to be making man pasta. Meat and noodles. That's why we call it man pasta.
So we're going to start off with 1/2 pound of noodles. And then we're going to be using all these different cheeses: mild cheddar, Parmesan, pepper jack, and Italian. And these proteins specifically did not end up in our food box, but they are common proteins that you will find. This is Italian sausage and pepperoni.
Yep, and then we have 2 cans of tomato sauce from our food boxes. And then we have some fresh tomatoes and 2 peppers. Okay, to start off, we're going to cook our noodles for about 7 minutes.
Okay, and then while she's doing that, I'm going to get a pan and we're going to cook up our meats first until they're cooked fully. And then we're going to add in our peppers and our tomatoes and get them all fried up. And then we're going to add at the very end our sauces and our noodles. And then we're going to season to taste with our Italian seasoning, garlic salt, and salt and pepper.
It's important to make sure that your water is fully boiling. And to prevent it from boiling over, you can get a wooden spoon and place it over the top and it won't boil over.
Okay, so right now I'm just chopping up our vegetables for the man pasta. And we had these mushrooms that we decided to throw in last minute that we had in our food box.
And I'm grinding cheese.
Great.
Grating. Okay, our timer just went off, so our noodles are done.
Alexa's going off right now. She was our timer. Alexa, turn off. Okay.
Bring it over here, and we drain them out.
Sweet. And I'm going to keep cutting up our veggies while she drains our noodles.
We also found this cool kit, this hydroponic kit for basil, so it's inexpensive, so you can have fresh basil all year round.
And I'm going to pick a couple leaves and wash them up so we can stick them in our man pasta.
Also, we forgot, we're going to add a 1/2 onion, since it's only 1/2 pound of noodles, to help elevate our dish and make it go further.
Okay, so I'm going to get going on browning up this Italian sausage that we've defrosted. And once I make sure all of our sausage is cooked all the way through, then I'll start adding our vegetables and the rest in our sauce and noodles. We're only going to use about 1/2 pound of the sausage, and we're going to save the rest for another dish. So, where did you just pop up from? Okay.
Pop up.
Okay, never mind. So I got my Italian sausage all browned, and I'm going to add my onions real quick, and then I'm going to come back for the rest of my vegetables and my pepperoni. And I'd say that's probably about 1/3 cup of onion, probably. And then just eyeball how many vegetables you want in. So I got my tomato, my peppers, my basil, mushrooms, and now for my pepperoni. So the great thing about cooking by yourself at home is you can just add whatever the heck you want in. And season to taste. If you don't like something that we added in, you can just take it out. Or if you have other vegetables that you think would taste good in it, just throw them in there.
Yep. Alright, so while Mike is cooking that, we're going to grab all this and we're going to slowly add it in. First, the sauce.
Okay. So I got a can of crushed tomatoes that came in our food box, and Adria's got a can of tomato soup that we're going to throw in there real quick.
Tomato soup on my face.
Fine, clean it up later. Sweet. We're going to stir that up, and I'm going to send Adria over there to grab our seasonings so we can start making this a little bit more flavorful.
2 tablespoons of the Italian sauce, seasoning. And to taste with everything else.
Okay. I'm gonna throw in our pepper. Adri got our salt.
Okey-dokey.
And I like pepper, so I'm doing quite a bit. And then I'm gonna add in our garlic salt. Now, careful when you're adding your garlic salt because you don't want it to be too salty.
We want to.
It's not
We'll do like one. Don't want to overdo it. One.
Okay.
And then a little, because it was like 1.5.
Sweet. There we go. And we're gonna let this simmer and cook for a little while until everything is mixed and our vegetables are softened. Okay, so you can see our sauces have come to a little bit of a boil as we're simmering and letting it all thicken up.
How's it smell?
Smells good. Jeez, stop making fun of
Next
me.
comes the noodles.
Okay, I don't want it to splash on me. So I'm gonna stir and incorporate all the noodles so we don't have any chunks of noodles that aren't sauced. And I'm gonna have Adrian reach behind me and get a casserole dish. And once I'm done stirring this, we're gonna put it all in the casserole dish and top it with some cheese. And then put it on the oven on a low broil for about 5 minutes. Ish. Okay. Over. And we're gonna move our delicious pasta into our casserole dish.
Oh, and if you don't want to sit there and babysit it while it's there, you can turn it to like 350 low heat.
Okay,
Now we
alright.
want to
Even it
pour
out.
cheese on top.
Okay. Get some cheese and I'm gonna
And you
get
can be as generous
this over back
with
here.
the cheese as you want. I'm gonna do quite a good layer on top because who doesn't like cheese?
Okay, I'm gonna top that cheese off a little bit with some Parmesan. Excuse me, Edge. Parmesan. Deliciousness.
Okay.
It's good. You can add as much as you want. Okay. 300 degrees. Start. And we let that preheat and then set it back in.
Open it up.
Okay.
Okay, our man pasta should be done by now.
Yep.
Oh, don't forget to turn off your oven. It's really hot.
Delicious. We got our crispy cheese crust on there. And Adrian, do you want to dish us a plate? And always make sure when you're pulling out of the oven, use a mat and mints. Hot mints.
That looks good.
I'm gonna grab some forks. Okay. So you can see all of our sausage and our noodles and our mushrooms and our pepperoni. Oh, it's really hot.
Maybe let it cool down before you eat it.
Oh, it's really hot. Super good. You have all your delicious tangy Italian seasoning in there.
Tangy?
It's tangy. I don't know. How do you describe it?
Italian-y? I don't know.
It's good. And then you got your crispy cheese.
After each of our videos, there's going to be a link, or you can scan the QR code to take a quick survey that will give you the opportunity to enter into a drawing for a free Instapot.
To be eligible for this drawing, you have to give first name, last name, and a valid email address. and be able to pick up the Instapot at the Family Crisis Center in Rexburg, Idaho, 3016 East, Main Street, Rexburg, Idaho.
And show your ID.